Welcome back. This video is going to be on how to replace a clutch on a Warrior 350. This is the same bike that we made videos on before. I'll leave a link in the description. After riding it a couple times, we realized that the clutch was weak, so we're going to replace it, and we're going to video the process and how to do that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the foot peg and the heel protector here from the bike, so we can get the side cover off. We're going to have to remove the rear brake as well, and I think that heat shield from the head pipe, that's got to come off too. Alright, so far we have the foot peg off. It's hanging off to the side. Clutch cable's off, as you can see there, no longer on. Get the light for you. That's off. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to pull all these 8mm off that go around the cover. We're going to do that now. And then we're going to pop the cover and show you where we're at that point. Alright, we got all the screws out. We're all ready to go here. I will tell you this, just taking out the screws, you can really smell how bad this clutch is. It's pretty spent. So I'm going to tap this off and let you guys look and see what we got going on here. I don't really see anything broken or damaged, but it really does smell. Alright, we're going to take the clutch itself apart, take those 5 bolts out, and we'll pull the discs and we'll inspect them on the bench. Alright, so we get all the springs out, and that basket doesn't come off unless we back that nut off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back the nut off and then we're going to pull the clutch. Alright, let me spin this off. Alright, nuts off. Let's get the lock ring out. Actually, I should just pop out of there. Basket. Let's take the whole clutch out of one spot. Alright, we're back at the bench. The inside of the cover, as you can see there, looks pretty good. I don't see any issues with that. Clutch gear, everything's working good. I think we're fine there. This piece here, the Baron sits in, that looks okay. That's not worn out. I think we're good. Should be fine with that. This is the engagement pin. When you're pulling the lever, disengages the clutch. That looks okay. The Baron itself, I don't feel anything in that. That should be good to go. Good there. I pulled the basket. I'll show you guys here. When you inspect the basket, you want to look in here. And if you see any excessive wear, like notching, they're just digging down into the aluminum. You want to replace your basket. This basket here is in pretty good shape. You can see witness marks right there. I don't know if you guys can see the witness mark right there. When it's really worn out, instead of those being marks, they'll actually be like slots or grooves inside the basket. This basket's in good shape. No issues there. Put that aside. Now, let's take a look at these clutch plates, because these things really smell. And I'm looking at the surface of this, and it looks pretty good. I'm not feeling anything with the fingernail. It's still pretty smooth. So I think we're good there. This plate right here, there's really not much there. It's almost flat to the wear marks. Let's take a look at one of the friction plates. And the friction plates look to me like they're they shouldn't have those markings on there. Let's take a look at them a little closer. Get you underneath the brighter light. I don't see, again, I'm not feeling any wear in these, but it looks to me like the bike had been sitting unused for a long time, because you can see where the fiber plates were kind of stained that disc. So they've been sitting for a long time. But I don't really see any wear on that. That one seems okay. Let's keep pulling. That one there. That one doesn't look as bad as this one, but you can see the color. It looks like it's a little burnt. Pressure disc, same deal. We got a spacer here. There's a spacer in there. That looks good too. So at this point, I think we're good to go. The new clutch is on order. Should be here in another day or two, and we'll pop it in. And I think we'll fix the problem with this thing slipping. Yeah, these seem pretty spent. There's not a lot of meat left on those. That looks pretty good. I think we're in good shape. Alright, I'm going to cut it off here. We got some cleaning up to do. Actually, we need to scrape this gasket. This gasket's got to come off. We need to scrape and prep this surface here. We'll do that with a razor blade, and we'll do the same on the engine case, and I'll show you guys what that looks like when it's done. Alright, we got the parts in for this clutch. As you can see, we had them soaking overnight in oil to get the fibers well lubed. We picked up some new Tusk Performance springs. The clutch kit itself is a Tusk competition clutch kit. Got a new oil filter for it. Gonna change the oil. We already changed the oil out of it. We're gonna replace the filter too. These are the discs, and as you can see, the dimples are worn off. So they're not really smoked or anything. They do have some. They do look like they've been slipping quite a bit, but they're not smoked. There's no heat check marks on them or anything. The discs themselves that we took out look pretty good. They don't smell very good, but they look all right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put this thing together, and we got the new gasket, Tusk. You can see that Tusk Performance. So we're gonna do that now. Alright, here's the end result. It's all back together. As you can see, it's a little dirty. I had it out in the woods to give it a quick ride, check the clutch. Clutch is working good. Bike's all set. Runs nice. As you can see. See the gasket. It's not leaking any fluids. It looks good. So, I want to thank you guys for watching this episode, and share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.